Hello and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. When we last left off, we had just finished exploring Hyrule and searching for more kinstones and the like. So now we're gonna do a side quest. Probably the longest side quest in the game. So what we're trying to do with the side quest is essentially get into the temple in the middle of Lake Hylia. Problem is, we can't swim. So we need an item that'll let us swim, the flippers. But in order to get the flippers, we had to visit the library Minish. And in order to visit the library Minish, excuse me, we have to return 3 books that are missing from the bookshelf because they live on the bookshelf, and we can't get up the bookshelf unless we get those 3 missing books. And so we have to go all over Hyrule, getting these 3 missing books in order to get to the library Minish, in order to get the flippers so we could go to the temple in the middle of Lake Hylia. Okay, that was a mouthful. But now that you know what the objective is, that's essentially what we're going to be doing for all this video, returning library books. So, yeah. Also, since this is one of the more, lackadaisical videos, one of the more lazy videos, because we're not really doing anything epic or anything, we're just returning books mostly, and fusing more kinstones on the way. I'm going to talk a little bit quickly about issues that people have been having lately. Mostly with the audio, because people say, like, when they're trying to listen to me speak, I sound too quiet. And I know. It's because I'm using a 3-year-old microphone, and I'm using Windows Movie Maker, which isn't that good of software for sound balancing. So I'm working with what I got, and it just doesn't cut it for some people. Again, if the sounds, I'm trying a little different this time. This time, I'm trying to speak louder, essentially, into the microphone without it being too loud, because if it's too loud you're going to hear static in the background when I speak, and that's not what I want. That's why I usually talk in a lower tone of voice when I record these, but because I talk so low sometimes people can't hear me, and I'm trying to figure out how to make up for this. If I had a better mic, this wouldn't be a problem. If I had better software, this would be much less of a problem. But I don't have either, so I'm just working with what I have. But anyways, if you have any suggestions for what I can do to improve the sound quality of either the video in general or my voice so it's louder and more pronounced, please tell me. But for now, I'm just trying to speak louder, and hopefully it sounds clear on your end. If I'm speaking too loud though, it'll create static, and I hope that doesn't happen. So now that we're at the library, we're going to be looking, we're essentially just going to try and get to the library Minish, but we won't be able to reach him, and after that, we'll start our journey for the 3 missing books. There's not much what I can say in this video, actually, and I probably won't be talking much except in the beginning, because all we're doing really is doing some side quests in order to get, 3 missing books back into the library. Nothing really exciting, nothing really notable, it's just a lot of backtracking, going back and forth, and doing a few other things on the side to get a few more items. So I'm not sure how this is all gonna work. There's not much I can say really, because it's really just what we're seeing now, what I've been doing for the past couple of videos. Fusing kinstones, doing side quests, just doing some general on the side things. Also, yeah, that bald guy with the staff is the same as the guy from Wind Waker. Or the same model anyway. Just put into sprite form. Also, just to let you know, I did try and record audio for this video before, you know, audio commentary again. but it sounded bad, so I had to readjust a few things because it was a little too loud, and that's why I talked about static. Ugh, hard making videos when you don't have good equipment. And I really do, because I don't compress these videos. What I used to have to do with these videos was I would have to compress them because my internet connection was really slow, and the quality would be good. You'd see like tearing, a little bit of blurriness, and much more blurriness than you currently see in the videos. The fact that you're not seeing that much blurriness in these videos is because I upload them at their highest quality I can get them at. Only problem is, of course, I can't record in widescreen. I can't record in widescreen because my capture card doesn't allow that. Outdated technology. It's so frustrating. But yeah, I'm just trying to do what I can here to really bring the best possible videos I can, but it's hard. I don't know. Again, if any of you have suggestions for good audio capturing equipment, or no, maybe a good microphone I could get that picks up sound really well, or good software that does a good job with video editing in terms of audio, because I'd like to be able to adjust the volume on each track of audio in certain places, so that way I can adjust it where I speak, so it's louder where I speak and quieter when I'm not speaking, so you can hear the game louder when I'm not speaking, or clear, I mean. Oh yeah, this weird minigame here is a gambling minigame in the game. It's sort of like a little joke. At the same time, it's like, well, it's sort of pointless. You get a lot of rupees in this game anyway just by playing the game, so there's really no reason in playing it. Unless you just feel like you want to waste 10 rupees and keep going until you get a bunch of rupees, I guess. I don't know. It's a 50-50 chance each time, so take your chances, I guess. Oh yeah, a bunch of the mini quests for getting the books require you going through people's houses, going up chimneys, going against cats, and then essentially unlike A Link to the Past, you can't ram the bookcase off the bookshelf with like the Pegasus boots. You need to become Minish and push them off the bookshelf. But unfortunately, we can't do that right now. Until we become Minish and we're able to get to this house, and we won't be able to do that until we put out a fire in the other house. But yeah, most quests are pretty much like that. The second one's much longer because it makes you go out of the way to get power bracelets, and it's nothing really complex. It's like a little mini dungeon, but it's nothing except fighting a couple of enemies we've fought before, getting the power bracelet, going back, and getting the book. Also, when I'm done recording this audio, I can check it myself when I'm finalizing the video and see if it sounds well enough without too much tearing in the audio. Because when the audio tears when it's too loud, that's a bad sign. That means I either spoke too loud, the mic was too close to the mouth, or just in general, I have a lot of audio problems, and it's so hard to deal with them. Sorry for talking so much about audio, but it's just a big issue with a lot of people, and I want to try and make it as best as I can. Anyways, oh yeah, this cat will attack you, Scratcher. He'll attack you, but you can still fuse a Kinstone with him if you get close enough, which is very odd. And I don't know why you can do that. Especially since even after you fuse the Kinstone, he'll still attack you. For no good reason. Also, yeah, this video is 28 minutes long, by the way, because I didn't upload a video yesterday, and I wanted to give you much more. So I uploaded part 14. I think I haven't uploaded part 14 yet. I uploaded part 14 and part 15, this part, and release them on the same day, so that way you could enjoy both of them. Unless a problem happened with the uploading, in which case this part of what you're hearing is completely pointless. I haven't had a problem with uploading, luckily, for the past few months, which is good. It means the internet service is much more stable now, which is good. I used to have a really bad problem with the internet because I think it was my DSL overheating, essentially, to the point where it wouldn't work. Ugh, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Sorry. I should talk more about Zelda. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about. It's just we're on this large side quest that I really don't know. It's just one of the odder side quests I don't know what to say about it, really. Because we're essentially doing library work in this side quest. It's what this whole video is dedicated to. So I'm not really sure what I could say about it. But soon enough I'll have more stuff to talk about, since we'll be going into the water temple in the middle of Lake Hylia. Oh yeah, this part of the side quest for the second book. It essentially is just a long side quest to get the power bracelets, and the power bracelets are like yeah, just the stuff that makes you push larger objects. Nothing really you use a lot, except when you're Minish and you have to push bookcases around in smaller gapped areas, because you can't push them as a normal sized link properly without messing it up. I don't think you use the power bracelets all too much in the game. The flippers you do. There's a lot of places to swim around in Hyrule and get a lot more items like heart containers and stuff. A few places I can remember on the off the top of my head where that's really useful. But for now, I'm not gonna like spend all the time after getting the flippers to getting a lot of new items, because I don't want to do that. I just want to get into the temple and finish the next two temples. Then we can explore Hyrule, because we'll have all the items we need to explore all of Hyrule. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, because you see, this can still unlock a part in the swamp area, and if I wanted to, I could go there and get the item there. Whatever it is, because I can't remember whether it's rupees, more kinstone pieces, or a heart container, or a heart piece, I mean. But I just don't feel like doing that right now, because it's just so out of the way. Why would I do that? I usually save a lot of the bonus stuff, except for kinstone fusing in this playthrough, until the end of the game, when I have all the items, so I can access all of these locations. You know, I think I figured out something that's been bothering me for a while. You know the town theme from each Legend of Zelda, how it sounds Legend of Zelda-ish? If you listen to the town theme in Minish Cap, like you probably have been if you've watched this video, it sounds much different. And for some reason, I think it reminds me of Super Mario & Luigi RPG Superstar Saga. Because for some reason, when I look at Hyrule Village in this game and listen to the music, for some reason it reminds me of the central town in Mario and Luigi RPG, the Bean Bean Kingdom, or I can't remember what the town was called. But for some reason it reminds me of that because of the art style, I think. I don't know. Something about it just doesn't feel like Hyrule Town to me in this. Everything else feels fine. But sometimes it's like the enemies feel very different, and sometimes the aesthetic feels off to me for some reason. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyway. More cats. Yeah, I had problems with that part. Because the cat is usually way too close to get out. Oh yeah, Dr. Left down there on the floor below is a reference to something, I think. I can't remember what though. He was also an assist trophy in Brawl. He's the guy that summons the city with the weird green hair. I can't remember his name though. Can't remember his name for the life of me in the other game he's in. Or at least what he's a reference to anyway. Oh. Shoot. If you know that, please leave that in the comments. I'll probably remember later, but I just can't remember it right now. Oh yeah, I like how the librarian does a little, like you got an item pose after she gets each book. It's like everyone does that, they get a new item, they hold it above their heads. Oh yeah, to get the last book, it's sort of out of the way, but not really. It's the same way you went to go to Syrup's hut, but you take a little detour, because there's an area you can dig right next to the path to Syrup's hut, and you dig through that path to get to the cabin. You'll see it in a moment once we get to the location in the video. See, instead of climbing up the wall to go to Syrup's hut, you dig in this part of the wall over here, and you can get to the lakeside cabin. Oh, and then this cavern, if you dig all the way up to the top right corner, there's a wall which you can fuse a kinstone with. And I don't know how many of those are actually in the game. All I know is there's that one right there that I found this one time. Because I've only played this game in total so far 2 times. The first time I played through it, which was a long time ago, about 2 years ago. And this time, right now. So that's my first time finding that spot on the wall. So I'm not sure how many of those spots exist, or how many there are in total. But I'll do my best to find each one in each cavern I dig through. But as you can see now, another Goron's gonna come and help assist this Goron destroy the wall. Unfortunately, the next wall requires 2 more Gorons, and I don't know if they require... But I've never gotten past this part, so I don't know if it requires 2 more Kinstone fusions in order to get more Gorons to help, or just 1, I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure if there are more walls beyond that, because there could be. Honestly, just have no idea. So we'll see if I've used enough Kinstones in the end to destroy all the walls that the Gorons are trying to get through. Oh yeah, Mayor. The mayor's tip from that note is not to do what I'm doing, because I thought that might be it. I wasn't sure. No, but what you have to do is, he's giving you a tip that if there's a tree with a Minish portal in it, you just ram the tree and you'll be able to use that portal. It's the trees that sparkle when you get close to them. The trees that sparkle when you get close are Minish portals. You just ram into them with the Pegasus boots and you'll uncover the portal. Or the, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the side quest now, because we're just about to get the 3rd book. Then all we have to do is return to the library. The rest of this video is pretty much just me going around, checking a few of the places I unlocked with Kinstones, getting a few more items, and then going back to the library and returning the books real quick. Nothing else to really talk about besides that. But again, if you have any suggestions for what I can do to fix the audio, which is really something I really do want to fix for everyone, leave any suggestions or comments you have below, please. I implore you. Anyways, if you watched this whole video up to this point, thank you, and that's pretty much it. Just checking on a few things, and then I'm going to return the books. Yeah, I've run out of absolutely anything I could possibly say right now, so yeah. I'll leave you here, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you next time.